Hey, this week on Don't Wait Daddy, we're playing Mousetrap.
Scott's a real builder.
Bro, this man, I was like, there's a reason he came in overalls and work boots.
We built this trap. We built this trap on Mouse's bones.
Mouse's bones. What the fuck?
Fucked up, dude.
That sucks.
Dude, you're salty as hell.
Dude,
Of course I'm salty.
dude,
What do
you're
you mean?
angry, dude. Why are you so angry?
Why are you so pissed?
Dude, you're so pissed right now.
Well, calm down, dude.
Dude, it's
It's
okay.
just a game, dude. Onto the wire. We're all on this freaking
Three.
wheel. We're all gonna get cranked.
1, 2.
Dude,
Damn it!
I hope somebody cranks me, please.
Oh, somebody
Can one of you
crank
guys
me.
just crank me?
Yes!
You
I
guys...
got trapped so bad.
You guys are gonna see my mouse attorney. He's gonna be a little mouse with a little briefcase. He's gonna come in and sue your asses.
More cheese, please.
Some cheddar.
Cheese, please.
Well, chill on that one.
Someone's going for a drop.
6.
Yeah, I'm going for a drop.
Cheese me, please.
Cheese me, Daddy.
Cheese me, please me, any way you need me. You're fucked, Scott. Scott, you're fucked. Yeah! Mousetrap!
Welcome to Don't Wait Daddy, a podcast where 330-somethings play nostalgic children's board games. I'm Joe Rodriguez.
I'm Scott Eikenberry.
And I'm Marino Alajakis.
Hey,
Hey,
boys.
what it do?
What it do, boys?
Back again with another one.
Hey,
Here we are.
Here we are. It's me. I'm standing here. I feel like those are lyrics to a song, but I don't. Maybe.
Oh, I
it's
think you
not.
do like
I
I'm just a
thought-
guy looking at a girl. What is
Hey,
it?
I'm just a guy looking at two other guys asking, "Hey, do you want to record an episode of a podcast?"
I say yes to this.
I also say yes to this.
I say yes.
Thank you, Joseph.
Let's do it.
Hey, how you boys doing? What's good?
Oh, we're all right, bro.
So good, dude.
I speak for both of us when I say we're all right.
Yeah, we're all right.
We're all right. Good, man. What a week.
What a week!
Bro,
For all of I saw you guys too much once again this week.
oh my god,
Ah,
I'm so sick of it.
It was like 3 days in a row, I think. No, 4 days, 3 days,
yeah,
2 days.
something like
I don't
that.
know. We
So we went to Milwaukee
Went to Milwaukee.
to see Weezer,
Yep.
Green Day,
Yep.
Fallout Boy.
Yep.
It was unreal. And who was the opener?
The Hella Mega Tour. I forget. We got there late, so we didn't even get
yeah.
to see.
fucking.
Oh, man.
Oh, I just said his name on
Yeah.
the way here.
He does the music with Travis Barker.
Yeah.
Kenny Hoopla.
Kenny Hoopla.
Well,
yes,
we missed him.
We missed Kenny Hoopla.
We miss him, and that's okay. But we got to see Weezer, who is
Oh,
Scott's
man.
favorite band.
My favorite band. Rivers Cuomo. He's just, dude, he really, really leaned into the whole, like,
80s hair
Mustache
metal, dude. He had a
and
mullet.
mullet.
Oh my goodness.
That was wild.
I kind of liked it. I kind of
He
liked
was
it. It looked
dressed.
pretty good on
He
him.
was
looking
dressed
nice.
like an 80s greaser. He was
Yeah.
dressed like friggin' what's his name? George Michael in the Faith video.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Sure, yeah. He had that denim. He had them jeans on.
jeans.
He turned around, shook that
Shook
little
his
rump a
ass,
little bit.
dude.
We were all
He
like,
gave a little
"Rivers,
shake.
like,
Oh.
Daddy Cuomo."
Daddy, dude.
The different Daddy
We're
Cuomo.
homosexuals in a different way, not for fucking. He's the Italian guy. Wait, Rivers Cuomo's Italian.
Is he?
He must.
You
be.
tell us.
You tell us, Scott. You're the
I don't know.
Weezer.
I love the music. I don't know anything about the people.
Hey,
So.
well,
Fair.
Rivers Cuomo famously celibate.
Is he still? Okay.
We all know this.
We clarified within 3 minutes when Joe said that he
Yeah.
was celibate for like
For
2
like 3
years.
years.
He was celibate for 2 years, and that's the most famous thing about him.
That's it.
That's all.
That's it.
No, that was a dope ass concert.
It was awesome.
Wow,
It was amazing.
I definitely missed live music, and
Dude,
it was good
Green
to be back.
Day put on a show. I gotta really,
Yeah.
I gotta really give them props. Like, honestly, Green Day was the band that I was least interested in seeing out of
Yeah.
the three.
Same.
But wow, dude, they really brought it.
They were good.
They were really fun to see.
They were
yeah,
sweaty as hell.
Yeah, that's
Sweaty.
what doing it for how many years you just
Probably
to just get it like
30 years.
No, they started in the 80s, dude.
No, yeah, almost
Yeah,
like
so like 35 years.
35
Is
years.
that 35 years?
I think 87. Did they say
Something like
that they
that.
started doing
Yeah,
stuff?
it's like almost
But
35
insane. They were really good, and yeah, like you said, I wasn't excited for Green Day. I was kind of like, whatever. It's gonna. I didn't. I said that about all the bands. I was like, whatever. They're new stuff for all the bands. But when we got to it, it was like, man, like, and Joe and I kind of have like this like thing with Green Day growing. Like when we first started playing our instruments, like that was it.
The first song I learned to play on guitar was Brain Stew.
Same.
Oh, yeah.
And that was the first song I learned how to play on the drums because Joe was like, "Hey, we're a band now." I don't remember how our band started, but we're like, "We're a band now. Let's play Brain Stew." And I was like, "Hell yeah, this drum part is easy. Let's do it, baby." And like, it was the first song that we played together. It was like, and just hearing it live, I was like, "This is nice."
It was
nice.
good.
Yeah, it was a good time, dude. Had a great time.
Up in Milwaukee.
Super fun. Yeah, Summerfest. But I think we need to.
What?
I think we need to switch. I think something a little more important happened this week.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, I mean,
Those of us
guess-
that no, Scott,
I don't-
This is much more important.
okay.
Those of us that follow the Rick and Morty or Adult Swim Instagrams or social media pages
Oh boy.
saw that they did
Okay.
these live action little clips
He's they,
with Christopher Lloyd as Rick.
Christopher Lloyd,
Christopher Lloyd and the kid from It. I don't know his name.
dude. Kid from It. Oh,
The
okay.
new It. The main.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's Morty.
I didn't
was-
recognize that kid at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pulled a fast one on us. I didn't expect
Dude.
that. The minds of the Adult Swim.
Oh man.
Dude, just to be a fly in the wall in that room when they came up with that.
Like, and it was just like, wow, cool. They did this to us. This little teaser thing for whatever the hell they're doing, and then
They dropped another one.
they dropped another one, and this one was what? I mean, 100 times funnier, maybe
Yeah.
1,000 times funnier.
Because here's the thing: you expect it
Yeah.
to be a certain vegetable guy, pickle Rick. If I'm gonna be
a brine
cucumber vegetable,
man. Yeah.
you expect it to be that, but it wasn't. They
No.
pulled a fast one on us.
Dude, they got us.
Oh,
That's so good.
I can't. I'm speechless. I don't even have words for that.
It was good. I'm sorry. Sorry for bringing that up. That was just
No, it was well
had to be brought
warranted.
up.
It was well warranted. We needed to discuss it.
Well, you know, it's good for a little teaser, but we do go more in depth in our Rick and Morty review podcast
Called
that we record right after this.
yes, what's it called? Rick and Shorty.
Rick,
Shorty's getting Rick and Morty.
A couple shorties with Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
It's like that one Shorty's watching Shorties on
What is that?
Comedy Central, wasn't it? Like wasn't there like a show where it was like baby I don't know. I'll have to look it up. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. It's
Sounds
either here
fake.
or there.
Drop it in post.
Drop it in post.
So right here.
beep.
All right, perfect.
That was a good reference.
So what else?
Thanks.
What were you up to? Sky, you had a big weekend?
Yeah, just like painting the new house, which was lots of fun.
Hey, we
and
saw the
it's
new house
good.
this weekend.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
good time having everybody over, kind of just taking a look at everything.
I guess
I
not
don't
this
know, it's
weekend,
kind of
but it was.
boring.
It's
Like
nice.
I painted.
Yo, you got a
And
nice
it's-
deck. Nice. You got a
Thanks, dude.
big deck, dude. you got a big deck.
Wait.
That's a little. That's a little.
Was that a Freudian slip or was
No.
that a Roidian slip? My man's juicing.
Nay.
You got a that deck's nice.
You know,
Though.
everybody who comes over says I have a big deck, so that's good.
How can they not?
Yeah,
It's right
I mean,
there for
yeah.
everyone to see.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
easy.
you can sit right on it. There's plenty of lap room.
Wow.
Anyway,
Speaking of lap rooms,
so hopefully no rodents, right? As far as we
Yeah,
know.
I
As
mean,
far as we know, hopefully
in the brand new house that I just bought.
Yeah.
I spent so much money on. No, I don't think there's any rodents.
And if you were to find a rodent, you might
Guess what?
implement a trap of some sort.
I would trap them.
You would trap.
you guys.
With a similar Rube Goldberg machine as is in this week's game.
Mousetrap.
Mousetrap.
Hey, we played Mousetrap.
We did.
We played Mousetrap. What a
Yeah.
big one. Once again.
man.
Guys, we keep doing big ones.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's all there is. We keep,
It's endless big ones.
just
They're all
endless-
going to be
just
big ones.
big
We're
ones.
never going to run out of big ones.
Stay tuned. In like 20 episodes, we're going to be playing the worst games
Oh, yeah.
nobody's heard of.
The dog
But this
poop
one
one.
is a small one. Yeah, the dog poop one.
Yeah. I can't wait. That was a good
Oh,
one.
Fleas on Fred's going to be sick when we get to it.
Mousetrap. Tell us about Mousetrap, Marino.
Mousetrap. Anyway, I think most people, if they haven't played it, which I think, who knows how many people have played it. I feel like I never played this game. I never actually played it, I don't think. But anyway, we'll get to that later. But I feel like most people played it, so we know what it looks like. But it was a concept at first that was invented by Marvin Glass and his company, the Marvin Glass and Associates,
It's a good name for a company.
which I think, yeah,
really good.
I think if your name is
Strong.
Marvin Glass,
That's a really strong name. Like
Marvin Glass and Associates. So, but the first published version of
Wait, I want to know who
Mousetrap.
the associates of Marvin and Glass were.
Were they all? They obviously were not all equal. It was just Marvin Glass.
Who? What?
There
Like,
is-
which?
I don't know.
Sorry, that's such a stupid company name.
All right.
They're like four.
I
other
was
dudes.
actually pushing for Don't Wake Daddy to be called Marino and Associates.
I like it.
Actually, we should let's retcon everything thus far.
Yeah, that's
We're
fine.
Marino Alajagis and Associates.
Anyway.
But the original published version of the game was in 1963.
Wow.
It was designed by Hank Kramer from the Ideal Toy Company, and they're actually still around. I don't even know
Wow.
what the hell they do.
They
but
haven't been absorbed?
They do
by
not. They
the
had
big one?
No, because I'll get to it, but they basically sold the rights of Mousetrap. So I don't know. They made the Ideal Company. The Ideal Toy Company also designed the Rubik's Cube.
No
Oh,
way!
wow.
The
No
Ideal
way.
Toy Company was
Cool.
nuts.
That's cool as hell.
But basically,
makes
they
sense.
filled in some of the details that Marvin Glass and Associates had left open. So basically, I think there was like more decision making in Marvin Glass's thing. Because
complex?
for a kids game, yeah, it's too complex. For a kids game, you want it to be just as simple as possible.
Yeah.
So their thing was, let's make it no decision making, because Candyland and Chutes and Ladders were selling like gangbusters at the time.
Yeah.
So they're like, let's make this thing pretty simple. You just kind of do what the dice tells you, as we saw. In 1975, though, the board game that surrounded the trap, because the trap was always a part of it, was redesigned by Sid Saxon. Lord knows who he is or who he worked for. I'm not sure.
Was he one of the associates? No.
Yeah, he was one of the
You
associates.
didn't know.
Which he added the cheese pieces. The cheese pieces came in then.
What?
okay.
How you gonna have a mouse game for years without any cheese pieces?
Wow, that is kind of wild.
That's
It is wild.
That's
And as
apt.
we saw, I mean, the cheese pieces kind of had a big deal. Obviously, the cheese pieces, you're allowed the players to maneuver their opponents in the trap space. That didn't show up until 1975.
damn.
wow.
And then from 1975 till 2010, the game was this.
Same game.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
The game basically this. And in 2010, there was a redesign,
Yeah.
and we'll get into it.
yeah.
Yeah.
We played that redesign a few weeks ago or a few months ago, and it's whack as fuck.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll talk
it's
about
a
it.
different.
We'll talk about it.
It's a totally different game. They
It's
got
a
rid
different
rid
game.
of the
building
getting
aspect.
trapped isn't as what am I trying to say?
Well, it's not out. You're not out of the game when you get
Yes,
trapped.
you're not
Yeah,
out. Now you're out of the game if you get trapped.
Yep.
You know, I have some fun facts about like Marvin Glass and like what his company did. I can just get into.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, Rube Goldberg,
Yep.
The man himself.
he designed these kinds of machines.
Oh,
this is a Rube Goldberg machine.
Yeah.
You know, cause and effect kind of thing, where one thing
Yeah.
happens, blah 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 blah. I think we all kind of know, and they knew that they were kind of ripping off a Rube Goldberg machine because he obviously owns the rights to it.
Oh,
But
wait.
they- but
no
Marvin-
one else can make a Rube Goldberg
Well,
device.
it was first off. It was in the 70s. Rube Goldberg was still alive at the time.
Yeah.
It's like it was. He didn't have like a whole legacy yet. So it's kind of like Rube Goldberg is this guy making these machines. Let's just take one of his machines and do this thing.
Okay.
Because here's the thing with Marvin Glass. This motherfucker must have been obsessed with Rube Goldberg machines.
Yeah.
Because one, he said that he refused to ever pay licensing or royalty fees to Rube Goldberg. He was never going to do it. He refused.
That's funny.
And then this company, Marvin Glass and Associates, had two other games that involved Rube Goldberg machines. One called Crazy Clock and one called the Fish Bait game.
Someone's a little obsessed.
A little obsessed. But Goldberg, like I think when he was like old and on his deathbed, or throughout him being retired and stuff, he always refused to take legal action himself.
Oh, nice.
Because he said that ideas and inspiration aren't intellectual property.
What a nice guy.
And cannot be protected or copyrighted. What a dude.
What a Rube.
What
Goldberg.
What a fucking guy. He's great. But I mean, yeah, the game. I'm just going to get into how the game is played. Basically,
Yeah.
the game is played. You move around a board, and there's spaces that do different things. Most of the spaces are build spaces where you land on them and you get to build a piece of the Rube Goldberg machine.
Yeah.
One piece at a time.
One piece at a time. And I think altogether, how many steps were there?
It's like 25,
Something like
maybe.
20,
that.
25 pieces. So 20, 25 pieces. So by the time you get to the end of the board, you should have built it by then. There are some spaces that send you backwards because the cat gets you.
The cat gets
The
you.
fat cat.
The fat
There's another
cat.
one where the dog gets you.
I like the dog though. The dog's nice.
The dog's dope as hell, dude. He's swole as hell.
Dude, he lifts.
Drunk.
He lifts. But basically, you're either trying to collect cheese, or you're trying to build this mousetrap.
Yeah. And getting to the end is not the end of the game.
And getting to the end of the board is not the end of the game. At that point, you go around in like a 6-space circle where you're just trying to trap each other because that's where the turn crank space is. So when you turn that crank, that means you get to set the trap in motion. And, you know, if one of your opponents is in the under the trap.
In the cheese wheel.
Yes, in the cheese wheel, which is under the trap. So basically, you're just trying to use cheese pieces to get your opponents in there, get your opponents into the trap. If you get trapped, you are out of the game.
Out.
You're out. You're gone. Your name is Joe. What did I say?
Fucked up.
If you get trapped, you're out. Be the last person to not get trapped by the.
Yep.
It's super simple.
Yeah.
It is
It's
simple.
all about not getting trapped. It's called Mousetrap. You don't want to get trapped.
It looked a lot more complicated when we
Yes.
started.
Oh, for sure. The rules of this game were like a straight up like huge pamphlet.
Yeah,
They're
but I mean,
6 feet wide.
The rules have to detail like how you build this thing.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of that, and there's a lot of nuances that, to be honest, I didn't get like when I
It
was
is
reading
awesome.
through
Right.
because there's the stuff with the cheese that you can use to move other people's mice. That's pretty. I feel like that's very novel. That's a pretty unique idea.
It is.
especially for kids games.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know,
and
like
especially to think that was added by someone later.
Yeah.
Like that was a great addition. I wonder
Yeah.
what the 1965 version of this game looked like.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Use actual mice.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Sick
Stuffed mice.
bastards.
you just cut off their head.
Oh no.
The hell?
I don't know.
No, but yeah, no, you're right. It's a pretty novel idea, like using
Yeah.
the cheese pieces, and you think, oh, the cheese pieces don't do anything, and that's what we were thinking in the beginning. We're like, cheese is
Well,
nothing.
cheese is
Yeah.
end game content, man.
Who
Like,
needs-
it doesn't
yeah.
come into play.
cheese is DLC. So
Yeah,
yeah, I
pay
mean,
10
the
extra bucks for
the
that.
cheese is the stuff we were trying. I wanted cheese so bad at the end because it was the only way I was going to get you guys into the trap.
Yeah.
But yeah, before we get into our gameplay, kind of little throwback shit. Let's listen. I think this is another one. This is another one that has just a huge commercial.
I love
Dude,
it.
I
that's
think
commercial?
everybody remembers this commercial. But yeah, I think I'm just going to play it and let's talk about it a little
Yeah.
bit.
Gather round, mice. What are we doing, boss? We're going in for the big cheese, but it's every mouse for himself, so don't get caught. Mousetrap!
It's a zany action, a crazy contraption. The fun is catching, it's Mousetrap.
The game's Mousetrap. Build a contraption to trap the other mice, but don't get caught yourself.
Turn the crank, hit the boost. Suddenly, we're down the chute. Move the hand, the marble drop, the dive, a foot. We just can't stop. It's a zany action, a crazy contraption. The fun is catching. You wanna bite? It's Mousetrap.
What a bite!
What are we doing, boss? Like,
That's a good commercial, man. That song gets stuck in my head. I never know
good.
the lyrics, but just the melody.
It's good, dude. It's good. That takes you back, and I think. Go ahead.
Oh, Scott.
I noticed an inconsistency in that commercial.
What was
Don't
that?
do it.
The kid was cranking counterclockwise. You're supposed to
Okay.
crank clockwise.
They probably shot that kid off set after
Yeah, dude. Dude, I would
He
have fired
was
him.
murdered.
he was murdered.
Damn.
Well,
R.I.P.
they're clearly not playing the game correctly because he turned it counterclockwise. That actually wouldn't even engage
Wow.
the trap.
No, it would not engage the
What
trap.
a eagle eye on you, Scott.
Dude, I'm
Can't get
I'm
anything past
looking for
Scott.
that
Dude.
consistency,
Yeah.
bro. Like if you're gonna have a board game commercial, it better be true to the board game.
Hey.
or I'm coming after you.
Heads up,
Do it.
any future board game commercial directors listening to this, Scott's watching. Scott's
No,
on watch.
That's literally. There's probably several inconsistencies
There might have been.
Are there?
I'm gonna miss, but
I mean,
I don't know.
I say this a lot, but like, are there still commercials for board games?
Dude, I don't watch kids
Probably.
talk TV. Probably, but that's where. Okay, I will say maybe not because in doing research for all these episodes and games, I've looked up commercials obviously on
Yeah.
YouTube when it's been my research day, and I've not found any like modern commercials. It's always like the latest commercials I can find are. But maybe that's just because people aren't putting modern day commercials on YouTube. Because
The only one I found was I remember when I was looking up commercials for Payday. There was a
there a
modern day
modern?
Payday commercials. A game that no one knows.
Yeah.
It was the only one I was able to find a modern
Dude,
commercial
talking
for.
to people
weird.
like after talking to people like friends or family
Yeah.
that like no one knew about Payday. No one, I don't think anyone I knew outside of you, Marino, who like knew Payday. Like no one I knew Payday.
That's
wild.
so wild. Anyway,
But,
but that Mousetrap commercial.
it's so
Good. It's a good commercial.
Ah, that song is
Dude.
good. It's I don't know if it's the top song that we've listened to so far. We should actually do a thing where we rank.
rank?
I do
Oh
think
my
that
gosh.
I'll say this:
That's a bonus episode
know-
right there.
that freaking Trouble song, but not the one we all remember.
Do 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 do.
Yes, the one from like the 80s.
I'm not gonna sing
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
You like
Joe's.
that one?
I think that's the best
Okay.
game commercial.
I'm not gonna, it's good though.
Pop in
what's-
all the pussy number place.
Yeah.
We
Okay,
put something-
yeah.
yeah, that one.
Yeah, is that one?
But yeah,
So is that your top song?
Dude, it's good. I remember thinking it was really
Joe-
good. Oh no, you know what was good? There's a money in the game of life. There's a honey. Like
Yeah.
the 80s life one was good. I don't know.
I
Joe,
like
what's your top song?
You know what? I got it.
Be
Perfection.
a winner at the game of life.
Perfection's
Sorry.
good.
That's good. There it is.
Perfection's that's one I was gonna pick.
You're gonna pick
But
Perfection.
it's not. But that one's not
Put the pieces into the slot. Make the right selection.
That's not even an original tune. They just took a tune and put their own lyrics.
Hey, man, some of the better songs aren't even original songs. They sample stuff, man.
Bro,
Wow.
yeah.
Come on.
You know, speaking of sampling, oh no, never mind. Olivia Rodrigo got a sample credit for.
Oh yeah, she put
Did you tell me that?
Paramore's got a.
No, dude, I
Paramore is
could be
like a
talking on my
writing
ass, but I read an article about that. Like however, like every single she's had on her album, basically, she's had to then give writing credit to some other like.
Oh, that's kind of gonna fuck up her career. I feel.
Well, here's the thing, though. She's obviously not writing her songs. Like she's got to produce. Like the
Is
producer.
she not? I thought she was, and that's the whole point of it.
Dude, no. Okay, I'm not going to be.
You don't write their own songs. Nobody writes their own music anymore. The
People
music
don't write
industry's dead.
Jack
Joe.
Antonoff's writing everyone's fucking songs.
That's true. That's
What
true.
the fuck, dude. Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
So perfection. You like perfection?
I
the
like
best, you think?
perfection.
And you like
Yeah,
perfection the best too?
I like perfection, or Connect Four is really good too.
Ooh,
Ooh, how did the
Four
Connect
is good.
Four? Connect
Three in a row.
whoa.
Go for
one
Go
more.
for it.
Go.
Connect Four.
Wait, this should be a bonus episode where we're just
Yeah,
yeah, we're giving it all away.
Yeah,
We
we're
listen,
getting-
we listen to them all.
Hey, this is a
and
little sneak peek of
This is DLC.
DLC.
Sneak peek. Don't wake daddy at night.
the extra cheese.
The
Oh,
extra
the
cheese. That's a
extra
good
That's
one.
what I
I
think
like
that people
it. No, that's
talk-
good.
But anyway, I mean, yeah. Around the time that commercial came out and we all watched it, were you guys playing Mousetrap? Did you guys play this game as a kid?
I will go first because I usually have the least to
There
say
he is.
about these things. I just go first because I have the least to say about most of these
No,
games.
that's not true.
No, I
No.
never. I never played this game growing up. The commercial was very iconic and very catchy. Actually, this game to a kid, okay, I talked about how board games look cool as hell. Look at this. This
Yes.
sitting right in front of us.
Dude.
This looks so cool. Like, holy crap.
I think I
Little
looked it
mice guys.
up when I was looking at my research. This is one of the first ever games that was like 3D.
Yeah. No, it's so
Wow.
cool.
Like, pop it up at you. It's fucking dope.
I remember seeing it and like wanting it. For some reason, never got it. Like, this was the game I wanted the most. The commercial fucking sold me right away. It's cool as hell, dude. Look at it. It's colorful. It's a Rube Goldberg device. Who doesn't love Rube Goldberg devices?
We all love
Never
Rube
played it
Goldberg.
though. I mean, sneak. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll get into it. I mean, like
Yeah.
I did play this like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
but
You played a different game.
We'll,
as far as I'm
we'll talk
concerned.
about that, I guess, whenever we do. But prior to that, nope, never played it.
Wow. Marino, what about you?
I don't think I ever played it. I do remember setting the trap and running the trap as a
Yeah.
kid.
Really?
So, someone I knew, a friend, a family member, possibly a cousin, most likely had this game, and I just wanted to set the trap because how cool. I wanted to see the trap catch a mouse. So, yeah, I do remember doing that as a kid. Some point in my childhood, I did that. I don't ever remember playing the game. This gameplay right here is wild to me.
Yeah, I mean, that's the same for me.
Yeah.
Like, copy paste that one because I don't remember at all, like, going through and methodically building it.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, like, treating it, I don't know if I ever owned it, but I do remember treating this basically as a Lego. Like, I would get it out and build it just
Yeah.
to do the trap.
There it is.
And that was super fun. Like, I enjoyed that a lot. And who doesn't love a Rube Goldberg machine? This is super fun, especially for, me as a kid. I into Legos and other stuff, like building stuff like that, Connects and stuff like that. I loved building stuff, and this, I don't remember at all playing the game, but I remember building it and setting off the trap.
Yes, building this and seeing it go off is so cool.
It's magical.
Yeah.
And I think, let's get into it for a little bit. I think that's why some people might prefer the post 2010 version to this one.
Yeah,
Some
okay.
people.
So let's get into it. Like we did play. I mean, we played this now. Super fun time building it as.
And the version we play now was from, I think, 2005 is on the box. So
Okay.
this is pre the
But
rule change.
This
but
is like the version that's been around for the longest.
yes, and this is what you would have played in the 90s. The version we played is what you would have
Yeah.
played in the 90s.
But a few months ago, when we were nigh a thought on each of our brains,
Yes.
we
The
were
pilot
Like,
up-
hey,
yeah.
let's do a podcast, guys. Joe kept like twisting Marino, me in your arms, like, come on, guys, you really have to do it. I know you're not funny. You guys are not entertaining at all.
You guys didn't
but
go to
I need
Second
do it.
City.
I need to do it for my funny times. We're like, I guess, fine.
sure.
But so we sat down to play. Episode 1 was gonna be Mousetrap.
I mean, because, of course, Mousetrap. Everyone remembers it.
It's a super iconic game. I got my hands on it, but it was one that came after 2010.
Mm-hmm.
And we sat down to play it. We played through, and
Oh, that version I liked. Okay.
So, I mean, the main difference is that, like, you set up the whole thing beforehand.
Yep.
And the main thing was you needed to collect 6 pieces of cheese. We moved around trying to collect 6 pieces of cheese. First one to collect 6 wins. throughout the whole track, you get on like crank your friends.
Crank your friends off.
friends, yeah.
You crank off your friends and steal their cheese.
It was like set the trap spaces. So you move a friend of your choice over to the trap.
Yeah.
Set the trap,
and
and
crank
then
them off.
if you get trapped by if you're the friend that just gets like fucked over by your other friend, you just lose like a piece of cheese or two or something like
Yeah.
that.
Give them a piece of
and you
cheese.
give your friend a piece of cheese. You're just trading cheese.
Yeah.
You are.
The whole building thing happened before the game
That's not
started.
even
That's part of the
game.
assembly of the game.
It's just part of the assembly game is building the game. You're the
Whereas
adults doing it.
In this version of the game, building is the gameplay.
Yes.
Which is why, like, we'll get into it, but some of the feedback I got when I asked, like, people if they had played this game confused me because I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, how did you not finish building this game?
Yeah.
Like, oh, now I get it because you build it as you go along, which is weird as hell to me. I like the other version better, though, I think. I mean,
Really?
it is fun. I think so.
Well, it's because you just got clapped right away.
Yeah, we
Just-
we
I
clapped your ass.
guess.
Well, was it because you liked
ahead.
seeing the trap go off more?
That was fun because the
Yes.
trap went off so many times. Like this one, how many times did the trap? We maybe set it off 4 times. It
Yeah.
was 1 on me, 2 on Scott that didn't work, and then 1 that did work.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And-
think so.
Oh, yes. And you know what I
No, it was 5 times, but
Was it-
anyways. go
right.
ahead.
But you didn't get to set it off as many times. But I did like. Basically, it looks exactly the same as the other one. The trap looks the same, but there is a difference in the beginning. On this one, you crank a lever and like 2 spinny things cause a stop sign to flop. The other one, the stop sign had a handle on it. You just pull the stop sign back.
Oh, was that what it was?
And using a rubber band,
Kick the boot.
it kicks the boot.
Oh, that's about the same, though.
So it's about the same, but cranking the levers a way cooler way to start.
You gotta
a Rube Gold.
crank it, dude.
You gotta
You're not
crank
gonna
it.
catch me playing with my friends and not be cranking it.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
what I'm saying.
Gotta crank it.
Cranking the lever was I think a way cooler way to start the trap.
Okay.
Plus, I mean, like, I'm just gonna say I liked this version a lot better than the old one, Scott.
Yeah, I liked this version a lot better than the old one. I like, everybody building. I think that's really fun. And I feel like I would rather play this version with a kid than the other version because it would be kind of fun to be like, oh, here's the instructions. How do you put it together? That'd be kind of fun.
I guess the novelty behind this one is the act of building it,
Yeah.
of literally building the Rube Goldberg device.
and it makes like setting off the trap a lot more climactic. I mean, like. After you crank off, you want that big
They're
release.
big fucking pop. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
I mean, and that was fun, like because you're like sitting there. Sometimes you crank it and it doesn't go.
Sometimes,
Yeah, a few times you were cranking it, it did not go.
yeah.
it's just like, "Wah."
No, the only time I cranked it, it released.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
right.
Joe-
Oh, I cranked it a few times and it didn't release.
Yeah, but
Joe
then
never finished.
I never finished, but the last time you cranked it, it got all over Scott.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it got.
it
all
got-
of it.
and
It took
it
him
was-
3
It
tries.
was a huge release.
It was a huge release.
I got the biggest release I think in the whole
so.
the whole evening
I'm still kind of
because I won.
yeah. I still haven't. We finished the game before I could even crank it.
No,
so
you did crank once.
I cranked once.
You
but
cranked once and you didn't finish.
I didn't. So I'm just sitting here, hella frustrated. I guess.
Yeah, we could tell. You said you liked the old one better.
I like the old one better.
But I mean, this one's cool. It has, do you want? Should we go through like the different things it does, or I think people kind of know?
It doesn't.
I think we should address why we didn't release episode 1.
Oh, yeah. You know what?
So we
Let's
didn't talk
talk
about
about
episode 1. This is a peek behind the curtain.
We'll call it episode 0. Episode 1 was Candyland.
It was a pilot of Don't Wait Daddy. We recorded Mousetrap. It was like a 25, 30-minute episode. It was pretty short, but we had no idea what
We had no idea what we were doing.
Yeah.
I mean, not like we necessarily have any idea what we're doing now, but we had even less of an idea of what we were doing, I guess, talking, and there was no rhyme or reason to the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty chaotic, that's for sure. We'll never hear.
I was
the light of
frustrated
day.
as hell after we did that episode because I was like, I swear, I think you guys literally let me sit there and like go on and like for like
You had
40 minutes.
I remember you had some good facts that you didn't share this episode.
I have those facts still. I thought I was gonna use them as fun facts during the whatever
Yeah, that's fine. During the what?
discussion. I was gonna kind of throw out a fact.
This is every night. Hey guys, segue. Let me good discussion, but let me tell you this fact.
I think I have those same facts, but I was kind of like, I don't know. You guys already heard them.
No, and you know what? We were like we were mouse trapped out after that recording.
Yeah.
That's why it took us 13, 13 episodes to play it again.
Yeah.
I wanted to play this one earlier, but I think we were just kind of like, fuck.
Yeah.
We were Mousetrapped out. We played Mousetrap, had a bad time. doing the episode, and I think it was Scott's idea. Was like, we need to reset, no mousetrap, just let's do Candyland.
Yeah, we were
going
to do Mousetrap right again, and I was like, let's just we'll revisit Mousetrap, and
you know
here
what?
we are.
I think enough time has passed.
Having a great time,
and we got to play this '90s version. Hey,
look at
I'm
this.
relieved.
He's relieved. Yeah,
I'm relieved.
he's got clarity.
I got clarity.
So in your
I'm not thinking straight
in your
right now.
clarity. How would you review this game, Marino? How would you give it a review?
Oh, did we really
We'll
talk
talk
about
about how it went today.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
I guess
before we kind of like sum up the game, let's talk about. I mean, today I had a fun time. I like this game a lot. We played through.
one time?
We played through one game. It took us like 45 minutes,
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
something like that. We were all kind of in that last little circle area at the end, kind of going around. I got there super early before the mousetrap was even done because I landed on a space that sent me there. Yeah, and I'm just going around in a circle at the end. Just,
a lot's not going on for how long did we play? 45 minutes. I would say for the first half hour. That doesn't sound right. These times are off. But like for the first like 3/4 of the game, nothing was going on.
Yeah.
We were just moving along the track and assembling it. I'm like, this doesn't feel like a game. It doesn't feel like a game when we were
it's
playing.
probably more
it.
fun for kids.
Maybe.
I had to put the boot on.
It's very much a 2-part game. Like there's a whole track.
Yeah.
And what you do along that track is just get cheese and build the thing.
Yeah.
And then in that last 6-part loop is really where you can crank it and finish.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is really fun. And that's
You're building
that's
up.
exciting.
You're building up the tension, the excitement when you're getting
Mm-hmm.
up to that. You're leading up to it.
Yeah.
The intensity is rising, and
I really didn't know we were going here with this.
you know what? I will say
we already talked about the gameplay. I don't know why we had to do it again. Anyways, okay. So, all right. Now, is it okay if we go on to reviews?
Where are we at time wise?
31 minutes. We can do whatever the hell we
Let's
want.
go to reviews.
Yeah. Okay. So
No, I was talking about we just kept talking about cranking it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's what
speaking of cranking it, Soldier Boy, he
Crank that Soldier Boy.
cranks that anyway.
Well, let's talk about our reviews for the game. I'll go
Marino,
first.
go ahead.
So before, I think it needs to be said that I won.
Yeah. Marino, okay. So for updating the Win Wiki,
Let's update the Win Wiki.
Marino got a W.
I got the W. Joe got the ultimate L.
I got
Yeah.
And then it was just me and Scott going. This is the part of the game I didn't like. I'll say this in my review now. I did not like this. Scott and I at the end, we're just handing the dice back and forth, hoping that one of us lands on turn crank, and then having to use our cheese pieces to get each other onto the cheese wheel.
You know, the other thing too is the cheese wheel is in my corner, so you guys are just there and you guys are rolling, and I'm just moving your pieces.
Yeah. So Joe was out and he was just moving our pieces while we just played the game.
Yeah.
But I mean, I had a lot of fun. Even if I didn't win, I think I had a good time. I like building. I like seeing it go up. I thought a lot more fun than the other mousetrap. If I were to give the other mousetrap a score, I'd say it's like a 3 out of 10.
Oh wow, really?
3 out of 10 cheese wheels. I'd give this one easily 8 out of 10 little mouse hats.
Nice.
Like 8 out of 10 little mouse hats.
Because they're ring hats. The little mouse pieces. These are fun. We didn't even talk about that, but these little pieces.
The pieces are
Oh, yeah,
pods, they're
they're
little
fun.
guys.
Yeah.
Do you remember what
they're
they
cute.
were? The other were they just like little, like kind of like anatomically correct mice? Oh no,
They were chubbier.
They were
but-
chubbier mice.
Yeah.
But I think they're more cartoonish.
They
Chubbier
were like
and more
the mice
cartoonish.
from the commercials, kind of.
These are pretty cartoony, dude.
Oh yeah, those are super cartoony. They have like big buck teeth, but they're fun. They have like army
they
helmets
were,
on.
they were cartoonier though in the.
Yeah.
These mice are going to war.
So for my review, I think this is great. I agree with you, Marino. That last little circle is pretty anticlimactic. I think they could fix it by some of those, because there's build spaces, because like maybe you get there and it hasn't already been built. I think if they had like a build or gain cheese, because like if you can keep stocking up cheese, then when somebody gets on that turn crank place, they can use that cheese to try to get their opponent into the
That's
wheel.
a good. That's a
I feel
good
like
point.
that would be, but other than that, I really enjoyed it. I can't remember what I reviewed this.
I'm
on
not sure if we
episode
were
0.
doing reviewed in episode
I don't
0.
think we
Probably
did.
not.
We didn't even give it a review.
But this
rating.
time, yeah, I mean, like, I think I will give 7.5 wheels of camembert out of 10.
Oh,
really
damn.
nice cheese. I don't even know what camembert is.
Chef.
Wait, is that a
but
cheese?
I
You
think
just
it's a cheese.
So that could be like a spice for all you know, or like a,
I'm
like a
pretty
like
sure it's a cheese.
salad
Sounds like a
dressing.
fucking cartoon from the 90s.
I don't even know if they have.
It is camembert.
Yeah. No, never mind. Joe, how would you review this?
Yeah, I mean it's fun. Again, like the first leading up to it, it's kind of boring leading up to it. I'm going to be honest. The building part, it was just like, it felt like we were assembling like a piece of IKEA furniture, which is cool, I guess, but like I don't know. It was literally like build. Hey, Marino, put this bathtub on this thing. Like I was just like, what the hell? It didn't feel like a game. I was like, what the hell? Honestly, I was just like, what the hell is this? This is not good.
You're whack.
I am whack. And then at the end, it was like, after I got trapped, I was just sitting here moving your pieces for you guys, not doing anything. There were parts where you would roll and you wouldn't even move your spot because I don't know.
Well, Joe, get good. I mean,
I guess I got to get good.
Seriously. Moral of the story here.
Reassembling it, I felt like this one felt more difficult to reassemble than the other one. Mm-hmm. At least maybe it's me because I'm putting this basket up. I like the other version better. You set off the traps more times. It's cool. You set up the thing one time and you go and you...
You know what it might be? I think I hated the other one because I was on the side of the board where the basket was.
Yes.
Maybe that's...
Yes.
Maybe whoever's by the basket...
I was by the basket, but you forget how many times we set off the last game.
Dude,
I had to reset the
lot.
stupid basket like 25 times.
That little... I feel like a lot of people will remember this game, and I especially remember the precarious, very insecure placement of the basket atop this like rod that has these little spines going down it.
Every time I had to reassemble it, I mean, it took me like 2 or 3 times just to get it set straight.
Dude. It's annoying.
I like the other one better though. It was more fun. I would give that. I don't remember what. We didn't rate it, so I would have given that one an 8 out of 10.
Wow.
This one I'll give a 5 out of 10. Stuart Little cars.
Oh, wow,
that's cute.
okay.
Yeah,
that's really cute. You're whack as hell.
Am I whack as hell
dude,
for
you're
that?
whack.
No,
Yeah,
you guys
for liking the other one.
You're off your rocker, dude. That's freaking. Okay, hey, let's do some segments.
Yeah, we got
Let's
some
do it.
segments.
Let's do some fun facts with Marino.
we're just
This one's called Fun Facts with Marino.
Okay.
Fun facts with Marino.
Yeah, so, it's 2 little fun things that I think were nuts. I think I saw these the first time we played Mousetrap.
We're nuts,
I think
you
I
said?
shared them in episode 0. But you know what, you viewers, or you listeners, you're never listening to episode 0 because I ain't releasing that shit. So in the 90s, Mousetrap was adapted into a game show within this British children's TV show called Motormouth. Which was, I don't even know what Motormouth is. I imagine it's like Zoom. Just a bunch of kids.
Oh, sure.
And there's like an adult host. There's no adult host in Zoom. I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, I think, was it with Joe? Did we watch it? We watched it, right? Or did I just watch it by myself?
I don't remember watching that.
Anyway, literally, like, these kids are asked questions, and they move along the board, and then randomly, like, they have to set off the Rube Goldberg machine, and it goes off, and, like, if a kid's sitting in the cheat, it's basically, they did it like a big version.
Wow.
Quick question.
cage?
Have either of you guys ever set off a real life Rube Goldberg device?
I mean,
Or
I've
seen
built-
one in person?
I've, like built some.
Have you really?
Whoa.
Yeah.
For real?
You guys didn't.
Scott's
never-
the smart one.
like with like Legos and blocks and like
dude.
Hot Wheels and stuff like that. You never did that.
I guess, like, I did have, like, a Hot Wheels track that kind of had a little bit of, like, an element where it hit a switch. So
yeah,
maybe.
like Domino. You guys never like had
Dominoes are kind of a Rube Goldberg
Domino.
machine.
But I'm saying like you got like there's a real bathtub, like you go to a museum or something.
Oh
like,
no.
Oh,
That'd be
no.
dope.
Why
I don't
did you?
know. No, I'm just wondering. Like I feel like that is probably a thing that's been.
Well,
right?
speaking of museums and a real bathtub, this guy named
guy?
Mark Perez, he made like a life-size mousetrap, and he would tour like science museums,
Okay.
and like children's museums. He did this in the early 2010s. And this thing took him 15 years to build. It's made of like mostly steel. I mean, look
Wait,
it up if you're interested.
is it like actual this mousetrap? But like
There are some elements of the bathtub because the bathtub is so iconic.
yeah.
The bathtub he has like an actual bathtub that a big ass ball goes in, falls out the bottom, and
That's
he built it.
cool.
It took him 15 years to build. I mean, listeners and anyone who cares to see this, there was a CNN video called "Life Size Mousetrap Crushes Car." Literally, like I watch it, and it starts off with the crank because the crank is iconic. I think it starts
crank
with the
it off
crank
first.
I think it starts off with the stop sign and a boot, but then after that, it's kind of like. I think
boot
there's
rails.
stairs. It's very similar to this, but at the end, instead of a net falling on a mouse or falling on something, it's a big ass like ball that just falls and crushes a car.
That's
It's pretty
awesome.
cool. And they would do it in like parking lots of museums. Like he would set it up.
Was there an actual diver?
There was a diver man.
like actual diver that stood on a diving board.
Yeah, Mark
who gets
Perez himself.
launched by by a giant ball smash.
I don't remember. It's been 2 months since I watched this video, so I don't 100% remember. But yeah, it was kind of cool that this guy used to like tour around and like do this. But that was fun facts with Marino. Thanks for listening,
wow.
guys.
Wow,
What a
thanks,
great
Marino.
segment.
That was a great segment. So every week when we announce we're playing a certain game, we'll post and say, hey, guys, listeners, we're playing this game. Has anyone played this game? Any questions, comments, favorite memories, anecdotes? And we got some responses for Mousetrap. So I guess I'll just go here. Rin Olson on Instagram, one of my friends, responded and said, has a Mousetrap ever successfully run its course? The answer is no. I remember setting up that Rube Goldberg bullshit 100 times and trying to run trap through, but never even once. Wow. Honestly, don't even think I ever played the game. Just tried to make the trap work. The little mice are super cute, though. Who would want to trap those teeny babies anyway? You know what? That's true. The mice are very cute. I will say there's a mouse on the box. They're like fearing for their lives, and it makes you feel so sad.
Yeah,
like the blue one, I hate looking at. He looks like he's about to die.
The green one looks like he's about to get. He's like Indiana Jonesing away from that marble.
That is really sad. Actually.
You see the fear in their eyes, like they know they're like, I don't like that. But
that's funny.
Yeah, I guess that.
I mean, that's a good point about the trap not going off, because in the rules itself is like, if the trap even successfully goes off, then you trap your friend. Yeah. They know that there's going to be error there and something's going to go wrong, and you might not get. So if you're the guy about to get trapped, you're like, okay, there's a chance this might not go off. And I mean, it saved us a couple times.
I seem to remember. Well, I mean, this time it did, but I seem to remember the other version we played, like the trap didn't always go off. Like I think the success rate was lower
in the first one.
I think
it was like 100%.
No, there were some times where it didn't work, dude.
Yeah, this one only worked successfully twice.
Okay, 2 out of 5 times. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. It only worked successfully twice out of like the 5. Yeah.
Here's another piece of feedback. Jared Reynolds says the better question is: have you attempted to set up Mousetrap? Mm-hmm. Yes, we have.
Yep.
But it's kind of a pain to set up. It's not.
Yeah.
I mean, the game itself is setting it up, and when the mouse. When you're the basket person, that sucks. Putting the basket back
I wonder
up.
if his comment is more meaning like, instead of like, have you ever played the games? Like, have you actually? Do you mean like, do you actually set up the game? Because the game wasn't a game; it was just us setting up a trap.
Yeah,
it was.
Where's the gameplay? I mean, that's the thing. Like, there is no gameplay element till the very end.
Yeah. So, I think when Scott said that, it was kind of like a 2-part game.
Yeah,
one's building and then the other. Yeah.
Setting off the trap.
Another piece of feedback we got, previous guest and good friend of the pod, Jordan Field, said, always wanted to play it, but my parents are always against rodent-based board games.
Dude, what?
So this one
That's so weird.
Just all the
what other game, Jordan?
All of the rodent-based board games, there's none of them. Dude, that sucks. He was missing out.
That's so weird. Okay.
Stuart Little, the Tales of Despero, the board game.
We got to have him back on because I got to ask him some questions.
Jordan was just at Toys R Us with his mom, just Mousetrap in his hand, just praying.
Please.
And Mama Jordan is like, put that shit back. You know how we feel about rodents in our house.
Yeah. No mice in the house.
No mice in the house.
That's so dumb.
Speaking of rodents,
from
the 90s.
Oh,
I have another segment. If I can go on, do you have another?
Please, Scott. No, that was it.
Hey.
Yeah. So I have a little trivia segment that I'd like. Do we have the buzzers?
We do have the buzzers. Actually.
I know one was on that chair.
Can you grab those buzzers real quick?
Where's the other one?
I don't know. They were both on this table.
Oh, here we go.
Also, the green mouse is on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, he's trying to escape.
Okay, so speaking of rodents from the 90s, and our childhood and everything, I have a quiz thing about Chuck E. Cheese.
Yay!
Be Chuck E. Cheese trivia.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask some questions.
Studying up on my Chuck E. Cheese.
The most famous entertainer mouse there was.
Some of them are multiple choice. So wait.
Oh shit!
Wait until I say all of the.
Okay.
What if I know the answer before you give us choices?
Don't buzz.
Okay.
Wait until after I say the question.
Jeopardy.
If you buzz before, you'll just have to answer. But
Do we have to answer in the form of a mouse?
I want you all to hear. Yes, you do. So wait until after I say the responses. So here's the first question.
Okay.
What was the original name of this restaurant? A. Jake's Pizza Shop. B. Kidland Pizza. C. Showbiz Pizza Place. D. Yuck a Mouse. Well, pizza.
Yuck a Mouse.
Well, I literally just said, please don't.
Who knew there was going to be 4 choices?
It's always 4.
My ass.
Okay, so
Can I get a? Can I?
This is bullshit.
yeah, no, you don't get to answer, Joe. You can answer.
What?
Yes,
That was Showbiz Pizza, baby.
Showbiz Pizza Place.
Hey.
Yes.
Wait, are they
there's
all going to
Pizza
be
Plate.
4 though?
This is dog
Are they all
shit.
going to be 4 answers?
In what world
yeah.
does buzzing in early mean you don't get? I mean, only in
In my
Jeopardy.
world.
In Scott's world.
I didn't know that. Okay, to clarify, is there 4 choices for each one?
I'll tell you how many choices there are
Thank
for
you.
every question.
Wait.
Oh, so it changes. Great. Good to know.
Okay. Second
Wait,
question.
so I got one.
Joe's got a point.
Dog shit.
Is this dog shit?
Well,
Wait, how does this sound?
listen to the rules.
Oh, so I have the buzz. And you have the fanfare.
I don't have a pen.
That's
but
kind of just.
okay.
Wait, do you
I
have
have a pen.
You have a Lino's pen?
I have a People's Choice pen.
That's a People's Choice pen.
Okay, let's see.
Speaking of
Let's
Chuck E.
get it
Cheese.
here. Bing, bing, bing. This is scratch. Joe and Marino. Joe's got 1. Marino has a big fat 0.
Dude,
Maybe
that
negative
sucks, bro.
points if he
That
gives
sucks,
me any
bro.
more
That
sass.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my goodness, this is
Second
good.
question.
Scott is dead.
What is Chuck E.
Well,
Cheese's...
how many questions are there?
I don't know.
Our answers.
What is
rather.
Chuck E. Cheese's full name? There are 4 answers. Listen.
Okay.
Charles Egad's Cheese.
We know this.
Charles Eustace Cheese. Chuck Everyone Cheese. Charles Entertainment Cheese. I'm gonna give it to Marino, otherwise he'll be
Oh,
It's
pissed.
Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Yeah,
Damn
that's
it.
You got it.
He
You
was
got
going to be
it.
pissed. I knew that. I almost said
Of
it
course.
before.
Yeah, I almost said it too.
Okay. Charles Entertainment Cheese. Yeah. You sure it's not Charlie Egads?
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Exoskeleton.
Question 3. There will be 4 options. Founded by the Chuck E. Cheese was founded by the co-founder of what popular household electronic?
The fuck?
A. The Commodore 64. B. The Atari. C. Mario. D. Personal massagers. Marino.
I'm going to say the Commodore 64.
Joe? That's wrong.
Oh.
Can you just repeat the question again, please?
Sure. The founder of Chuck E. Cheese is also the co-founder of what popular household electronic? Commodore 64, Atari, Mario, personal massagers.
I'm going to say Mario. It's just, here's my Mario device.
It would only be one of 2.
It's the Atari.
Yes, the Atari.
You mean it's not dildos or vibrators or whatever the fuck you wanted to say?
Wait, personal massagers is not necessarily dildo
Yeah,
Okay,
vibrator.
when you go to Brookstone and it's like, here are the personal massagers. I remember when I was a kid, I was like, oh, personal massager, and I was like putting it on my back and shit. It was clearly like a Hitachi magic wand. Not that I know what that is.
Yeah, what is that?
No, he's not the co-founder of a Hitachi Magic
Hey,
Wand
give
or
me a-
Mario.
give me a strike.
Joe,
He's not-
Joe gets a
he's
point.
not Shigeru
Joe's the
Miyamoto.
worst to play against.
Why?
All right, so there are 5
5 options?
5 options for this next one. Name the type of technology used for the mechanical puppets. Robotronics, Anabots, Creepazoids, Animatronics, or Mario. I'm gonna give it to Joe.
What?
That was Creepazoids. Just kidding. Animatronics.
Animatronics.
Creepazoid.
Fuck Creepazoids. Creepazoids.
Okay,
Marino, you better.
here's
Fuck you. I buzzed in before you on that one.
this is a pretty surprising one to me.
Okay.
This there's no multiple choice for this one.
Okay.
Yes.
And there will be 2 things that you have to name, and you have to name both
Okay.
in order to get.
Sounds good.
Chuck E. Cheese, since his inception, has been 2 different animals. Name both.
He's been 2 different animals?
Marino.
A mouse
Yes.
and a rat.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Marino. Bonus for this. Which was he first? A mouse or a rat?
I mean, based on the fact that you're asking me this, I'm kind of scared. Was he a mouse first?
Wrong.
Oh, shit. Well,
He was a rat first.
I thought it was a trick question.
He was a rat.
Yeah.
And then another thing, just if you had gotten that right, you would have had another bonus question.
wow. Oh, damn.
Because this is kind of crazy.
What?
What? I guess I'll ask.
Okay.
Not that either of you will know, but I'll say, I'll use my judgment here. Is if you're close to the year when he changed from a rat to a mouse. If you're kind of close, I'll give it to you. So,
Okay.
Anybody want to guess?
I'm going to say 2015.
Marino?
1998.
I'm going to give it to Joe because it was
Wow.
2012 when he changed from a rat
Yeah.
to a mouse.
You know, it's funny because when you see those like 90s Chuck E. Cheese, you're like, that guy's frightening. He had that long
Yes,
snout.
it's a rat.
He was a rat.
And
creepy,
they changed
right?
it. The artwork, the Well, yeah, I don't think he's animatronic. He's more slender now and like cuter.
Yeah, he's cool now.
Okay, so here's a
Damn.
I'm gonna say this is kind of a lightning round.
Oh shit!
So-
How do we buzz in then?
So they're animatronic. Yeah, I mean, just buzz in. So here's how we'll play this
My
one.
buzzer's like 12 seconds long.
Both of them.
So you all remember the animatronics
Yeah.
Yes.
of these things. Horrifyingly creepy in
Yeah.
some circumstances. You might also see them at like a Rainforest Cafe.
Or like a Five Nights at Freddy's.
But yeah. Okay, I don't know what that is. I think there's animatronic. Isn't that a video game? So they're not real
But they come
whatever.
to life to try to kill you. Anyway.
But yeah, these are really creepy. And they would have like performances and like shows and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did either of you go to Chuck E. Cheese to like see a show?
I did as a kid, and then my niece, like her 4th birthday party was at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah?
So when I was like 26, I was at a Chuck E. Cheese.
No way.
One
Yeah,
in
and
Gertie.
They don't have animatronics
No, it was
anymore.
it was in Vernon Hills,
Oh.
and they did not have animatronics. But there was like a video show or something. We were in that party area where the
Yeah.
animatronics were supposed to be, but they were still there. You can kind of see them, but they weren't. They don't do
dude.
shows.
I've been to the one in Gurney a few times, not recently, but like there's the screen and they like video over to like I presumably actors in costumes, but they have the one animatronic Chuck E.
Yes.
Cheese
Yeah, I think the animatronics were really popular, and then they were phased out later.
Right.
I don't know all the history.
after the
This isn't-
accident.
Yeah,
After
the horrible Five Nights at Freddy accident. Okay, so Chuck E. Cheese wasn't the only guy in the animatronics.
man.
He had a ton
That was a fucking
of
bird.
other animatronics, a ton, and they all had names.
Oh no!
So I'm going to give you a name, and you have to buzz in and tell me if it's a real Chuck E. Cheese
shit.
animatronic or if
Okay.
it's fake.
Okay.
Here we go. The first one:
Capper Trap. Oh, no, I'm just
Polly
kidding.
the porcupine.
Fake.
Fake. That's correct.
Damn.
Number 2:
What no porcupine?
Krusty the cat. Marino.
Fake.
Real.
Ah.
So no points for that one.
This is how you
3:
get no points.
Jasper T. Jowls. Joe.
I'm
real
gonna say
or
it's
fake?
real.
Yeah, that's real.
Man,
that's a
real.
dog, right?
Wait, what's the score?
Yeah, it is. It is.
What's the score? Can I get a score update?
Joe has 4. Marino has 3. Okay, the fourth one.
Coming for you.
The Warblettes.
The what?
Joe.
Hey, straight up, they're real.
Real, yes.
The Warblet. What are the Warblets?
The Warblettes are real. I have no idea. I don't know.
You know what they are, Marino?
Yep.
There's a huge.
They're like birds.
Are they birds?
I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
Oh.
It sounds like there'd be birds.
There's a
though.
huge roster.
Warble these Norvals.
I'm gonna have to look.
Yeah. Warble these Normals.
I don't want
Okay.
That's their catchphrase.
Okay.
Here's the next one.
Yeah.
Dinko Dimples. Joe.
Fake.
Yeah, it's fake.
Bullshit.
Dimples.
Dinko Dimples.
You're
Fake.
telling me that came out of your brain,
Yeah,
Scott?
dude, it's me. Okay, next one. Dolly Dimples. Marino.
Now, Dolly Dimples she's real.
Yeah, she's real.
Yeah.
She's real. 5-5. Okay.
Wait, it's tied. We have to have a crank off.
What the hell?
Okay. I have a ton of these, so I'm just
shit.
gonna keep going until
Okay.
it's annoying. Next one. Mr. Munch. Joe.
That's real.
That's real.
Mr. Munch?
What?
That's a
Mr.
real
Munch
name
is
to me.
real.
Damn.
Yo.
Mr. Munch
That's
is real.
Joe's stage name.
Mr. Munch. Okay. Okay, next one.
In certain circles.
I'm gonna wait until Marino is ready.
That's my ready sound.
I'm ready.
That's my ready sound.
Pasquale.
Pasquale's real.
Pasquale's real. How did you know that?
Because there's a thing at Chuck E. Cheese I call Pasquale something. Am I wrong?
I have no
Pasquale's-
idea, dude.
Danielle and I
Place?
ordered Chuck E. Cheese pizza on DoorDash.
Oh, Pasquale's.
Oh.
No, that's not
Yes,
it.
no idea.
that's why.
Yeah?
That's why.
No,
It's
that's not
on
it.
DoorDash.
Yeah.
I think it's called Pasquale's.
Yeah.
Really, Pasquale's Pizza. Maybe he's
Like, you know how like a
he's
lot of
the-
these.
Okay, he's the only like human animatronic, and I think
He's the pizza guy.
Yeah, Pasquale.
Oh, really?
He's the pizza guy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, here we go. Next one. Frodrick the feline. Joe.
That's fake.
That's fake.
Frodrick.
It's so fake.
That sounds real as hell,
Okay.
though. Fro drink? He's got a fro.
Next one. Helen Henny. Joe.
That's real.
That's real.
Yo, Helen Henny?
Look
We
out.
go way back.
Oh, she a hen?
8-6.
Yeah.
Henny.
Madam Oink.
Oh, sorry. That was an
That's
accident.
close. I'm gonna give it to Marino.
Madam Oink, fake.
Real.
Oh.
Okay, next one. Chandra Shrew. Marino.
Fake. Chandra.
What if one of the answers was Marino and it was fake? What would you do, Marino?
What?
If one of us Marino L. Jackson and it's
yeah.
fake, you would like have
I'd have an
existential crisis, right?
Can you not do that, please?
Don't do it.
Okay, I'm going to do 2 more, I think.
Okay.
What's the score?
8. Joe has 8. Marino has 7.
That's bullshit.
Okay. Next one. BB Bubbles. Joe.
BB Bubbles, that's real.
That's real.
Yo. Me and
Okay.
BB, we go back.
Do 2 more.
Bobo the Bat.
Real.
Fake.
Bullshit.
Stupid.
I saw Bobo the Bat with my own 2 eyes.
Yeah,
Stupid,
you've been
dude.
saying that.
You're dumb.
You've
Okay,
been saying that ever since '93.
This next one is for 5 points.
Oh shit.
Okay. Peanut. Joe.
That's real.
Fake.
No. So,
Yeah,
okay.
no, it's
I win
fine.
though.
You still win.
Hey, I win. I won. What of it?
Good
Yeah.
game, Joe.
Hey,
You're a real
GG.
Charles Entertainment cheese.
9-7.
I just know Chuck E. Cheese.
So yeah,
Facts, dude.
that was a little segment.
That was fun, Scott.
That was a good
About
segment.
Charles Entertainment Cheese.
That was good.
I had like 10 more names.
Really?
Oh my
How many
goodness.
of them were fake?
Like 3.
Oh wow.
Were you just
There
having,
were a lot of
having a
real
great time coming up with fake names?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's fun. That's
That
fun
was
to do
nice.
that.
That was a good segment.
Yeah. You know what? I got another segment for us.
Okay.
Okay, cool. We're cool.
What is it? What is this?
I know I
Really
already did
doing this.
Marino's fun fact. Or whatever the
Yeah,
hell we
you
call
got
it.
2 segments, and oh wow. All right,
I'm
all
going a
right,
little
I'll
segment
keep-
crazy.
damn. All right, Marino.
So, dude, we talked about episode 0 in this. We were talking about how we did Mouse Up in episode 0.
Yep.
But
And then the next episode is episode 1. What
right,
happens in that
episode 1. Much. What are you talking about, Scott? You're like ahead of me somehow. So, episode 1, we did Candyland,
What happened in episode 1?
Yeah. What about Candyland?
and then Anakin
Candyman.
was like escaping from the droid,
What?
like control
Oh,
center,
he's
and
talking
he,
about
and he
pod
said,
racing.
and he
Come
said,
on.
"No, this is pod racing." That's
He wasn't
what-
even racing a pod. He
what
was
was
in
he
space.
doing?
Didn't
So
Adam
back,
Sandler have something to do with that?
back in, what? Scott's ahead of me. So back in episode 1, we did Candyland.
Yeah.
Candyman.
And I didn't see Candyman.
Oh, I saw it. Anyway,
It was good.
no, it was scary.
So we did Candyland, and one of you guys had this fact, and we did our little fact thing at the end of that.
Yeah.
That there was a movie that was going to be made
Wow.
about Candyland.
Yep.
Starring. I don't know if you guys
Get
remember
this.
this. I think Scott said it. Joe, I don't know if you remember this.
No, I don't
It was
remember.
starring Adam Sandler.
No
Wow.
effing way,
Dude, yeah,
you're lying.
Sandman, our
are you,
guy.
Are you cranking? You yanking my leg?
I'm not cranking you off.
Okay, he's cranking me off right now.
Sandman. So they got me thinking. I was like, if they were going to make a Candyland movie.
Oh, it's okay. We
I
have 2 more. We have 2 more before I'm done.
So if they're going to make,
We played Mousetrap this time.
if they're going to make a, I was like, if they were going to make a Candyland movie, like that's crazy. They can make a movie of any board game.
Yeah.
Like, and we played Mousetrap this time. So like, if they were to make a Mousetrap movie starring Adam Sandler, what would that be about?
It would be Adam Sandler actually plays himself and just comes to take Marino and throws him in jail for suggesting this.
I don't understand. I thought we
He
liked
throws you
it.
in jail.
Is he wearing a uniform or anything?
No, he's just wearing a big shirt and basketball shorts.
He's holding a basketball too.
Yeah, he would just put you straight in jail for suggesting this segment again.
Mine would be he's a jewelry store owner or whatever, and I don't know I guess he gets in big with some, I don't know what he does. He does some illicit operations and stuff, but really there's a mouse under his hat that's like pulling his hair and making him do the things that he's doing.
So it's a PG-13 Ratatouille.
Yes, Uncut Gems like crossover.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, right. That's pretty good.
Uncut Gems was
fun.
good.
I've never seen it.
You didn't see Uncut Gems?
No, I want to see it.
What the fart?
Where can I watch it on streams?
Here, watch it right now.
On the streams?
Let's watch it.
Actually, I have no idea where it is.
Marino, do you have any? Do you have an idea of what the movie would be about?
No, that's good.
Okay,
Thanks.
All right, great.
Well, hey, thanks so much for listening. We are a podcast. Let me see. Where am I going with this? Listener feedback. No. Reviews, ratings and reviews. Yes. So we are a podcast, and as such, we are an Apple Podcasts.
One thing that you could do as us being a podcast, for us having the podcast We're doing a podcast.
As we were
so
doing one, you could rate.
If you have ears, it's more than likely you also have fingers.
Yeah.
Take those fingers and
Go on.
click on the podcast app.
You can rate and review us. And speaking of which, we got some reviews that I'll read. You know, if you rate us 5 stars and leave a nice little compliment, we'll read it on the pod.
Yeah.
On the pod. So here, let me go ahead and bust open these. Should we have a name for this segment? Friggin'
Listener reviews.
yeah.
Weather Kid 11 says, excellent. Brings back memories. Aw.
Oh, Weather
That's
Kid
great.
11.
Thanks, Weather Kid 11.
glad.
It's probably an 11-year-old kid, huh?
I don't know.
Crazy for Poopy says they've captured the heart of the nation. This pod is a super fun look at all the games we remember playing as kids. Their segments bring joy to all who listen, and their chemistry makes you feel like you're right there with them. I would 100% recommend this pod to anyone who has a pulse and or loves games. Thanks for Crazy for Poopy.
That's really nice.
That was really
Crazy
nice.
for Poopy. Thank you.
That was nice. Thanks.
Kitty Coroner says, wow, super funny. Every episode makes me laugh. I don't usually like podcasts, but this one is easily my favorite.
Wow,
I'm
thanks.
always looking forward to the next episode. Some very kind words. So if you're a fan of the pod, please rate and review us, and we may, read that on the pod.
Yeah, thanks so much for all those reviews. It's great.
super
It helps us out. And it's cool.
Well, that was this week's episode of Don't Wake Daddy. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to email us at don'twakedaddypod@gmail.com and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at don'twakedadpod. We also have a YouTube channel where you can find full episodes of our podcast and maybe even more visual content. But who knows? If you like what you heard, as we had mentioned before, please subscribe, rate us, and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. And if you leave a review, we'll read it on the show, and we already said that. But I'm Joe Rodriguez.
I'm Scott Eichenberry.
And I'm Marino Alajakis.
Bye.
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 This is how you do it.
Boom, boom. This is how we do it.